By the time 2015 had rolled around, pretty much all the big-name rock bands had already been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Led Zeppelin, Queen, AC/DC, Black Sabbath, Lynyrd Skynyrd, the list goes on and on. All the great ones. But out of all these truly great bands, there was one that was just as good as all the rest that, for some reason, had not been let in yet. And I think you know who I'm talking about by now, but that band was none other than Deep Purple. And even though I wasn't as big of a Deep Purple fan 3 years ago as I am now, it still just shocked me when I heard that they weren't even in yet. I mean, they're just an amazing band. They really are. I mean, the talents of those musicians, just incredible. They have a freaking organ player that can shred. They helped create heavy metal. They were peers of Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath. They have so many classic songs. It just really puzzled me why they were not in. And finally, they decided to let them in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2016. And of course, I was just so happy. I mean, they were finally in. It was a pretty great day. But still, it was kind of bittersweet because it was like, wait, Deep Purple, they're finally getting in, like, just now? Like, Green Day was let in before they were. Like, what? That doesn't make sense. So that really got me thinking, what are some other really, really, really good bands that are totally deserving of being in the Hall of Fame that just aren't yet? And yes, I know by now that most really, really hardcore music fans, and really just any music fan at all, thinks that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is kind of a joke. I mean, they let in ABBA, they let in Madonna, they let in NWA, and no offense to NWA, but their rap, they're not rock and roll. Just wanted to clear that up. But even still, being let into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is still an honor, and I still think it's really unfair that there's so many great bands that haven't been let in yet. So I'll give them a shout out, and hopefully all these following bands will eventually be let into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. What is there to say about Grand Funk that I haven't said already? They're awesome. They outsold the Beatles in concert tickets. Led Zeppelin was afraid to follow them up in concert. They're from the best damn country in the whole world, and they're pretty much the perfect power trio. And if all of that doesn't sell you on them, well, they're also Homer Simpson's favorite band. For a hard rock group as interesting, weird, and fascinating as Blue Oyster Cult, they really need a better legacy than just a silly SNL skit. And yeah, the More Cowbell thing was funny, and Don't Fear the Reaper is an excellent song. But it's just, these guys really need way more attention. Punk before punk. Metal before metal. And MC way before Hammer. I give you a testimonial, the MC5. This is the sound of a revolution. Probably one of the most hardcore, bare-to-bones, ball-rattling rock and roll groups ever assembled on planet Earth. They are awesome. They rock. I cannot recommend them enough. In fact, they can stay out of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because they're just too damn cool. I couldn't really think of any specific reasons for why Motorhead should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, other than that they are Motorhead and that they need to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now comes the time to talk about the greatest band ever to come out of Ireland. Thin Lizzy. Thin Lizzy is just a really, really underappreciated, underrated Irish band that influenced a lot of artists, has a lot of great songs, and probably has the coolest Irish guy ever as their frontman. Okay, this one may be a bit more of a personal favorite of mine because I haven't seen it on any other person's list, but it's Humble Pie. What can I say? I just love these guys. They don't do anything too fancy or grandiose. They just make good, simple, hearty, bare to bones rock and roll music. And that's why I love them so freaking much. The musicians in this band are just so talented. Steve Marriott just might be one of my favorite frontmen of all time. And if ABBA can get in, then these guys need to be in. Now this is the band that has continually puzzled me ever since I first started researching this topic. This is the band that everyone is talking about. This is the band that everyone is confused about. It's Iron Maiden. I have no idea to this day why Iron Maiden has not been inducted yet. Because, literally, half of modern metal bands have been inspired by them. The musicians are just so talented. Everyone knows who they are. I mean, who hasn't heard of Iron Maiden? Their live shows are legendary. They have an awesome frontman. Their album covers are awesome. They're just huge influence in so many artists. Why are they not in? It really doesn't make sense. And it's not like they're super underrated or underappreciated or unknown like a lot of the other bands in this list because, as I already said, everyone knows who they are. So why aren't they in? Well, I think that we can all agree that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame better step up its game because I just listed some really good bands that haven't been inducted yet. And if you think I missed any, then please write them in the comment section below, and I'd love to talk about it with you. So until next time, bye!